Okay, we're recording. All right, Shell, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hey, so thank you so much for joining us and taking time out of your busy schedule to spend the next 30 minutes with us. We have got an amazing lineup for you. Some top scent stars are going to share with you their sales strategies for November, because you guys, if you didn't hear it or you haven't experienced it, you're in for one heck of a month. The next, I know it's the 5th, but you've got until all the way until January 1st, you will be collecting orders for holiday orders. So as long as you want to get people in your business and get Scentsy under noses, you can sell a ton of stuff between now and January 1st. But we're going to focus on November sales and building your paycheck to get you paid on December 10th. So I want to see a show of hands. Who wants at least a $100 paycheck on December 10th? And who wants 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 bucks you can make on your personal commission selling 2,000 PRV in the month of November. And that's what we're going to focus on tonight, is personal sales of $2,000 this month. We're going to make it happen. And we've got the lineup starting with Odor Out. We'll turn the mic over to you.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm up first. One thing I know a lot of people do in November, and I'm going to talk really quick just about something that I've done every November since I started that's really helped a lot this time of year. A lot of people do open houses this time of year, where if you don't have a party booked, you open your own home up for different events or customers to come in and shop. One thing that I've done every November, this time of year, families like to spend time together, and when they're doing things, parents want to do things with their kids. So an event that I've done every year that's always been really successful is doing almost like a play date type activity, where you not only invite your customers, but invite their families to come over as well. A lot of times, some customers or parents might feel like, oh, I can't come shop because I have the kids, or, I have so much going on. So if you're inviting the whole family into the event, you do get a better turnout from it. And one thing I always like to do is have something for the kids to do. So in years past, what we've done is decorated ornaments, and then the kids get to use the room sprays to spray the ornaments. So it's something fun that you have for while your customers are shopping. It's something fun that the kids can do. But I've always had such a good turnout from that event. So that's something that I've done every November. But I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes about that. I know a lot of you are planning your own open houses and parties and things, but if you don't have parties booked, always open your own home or host your own events. I would definitely say that that's a huge thing. But just a little twist on it is to consider how you can include entire families in the things that you're doing, especially this time of year being the holidays, and that, customers are looking for things to do with the kids. So that's always been something that I've done that's been really successful. So I have that actually planned in a couple weeks on a weekend. So it's a big play date thing. I do it at the park so that when the kids are done decorating the ornaments, like the moms and the parents can kind of hang out at the table in the picnic shelter, and the kids can play on the playground. So it's always been like a really nice event. I've always had a really good turnout from it. So.
Twist on the personal open house. Jennifer Hughes, I didn't notice. Yay, Jennifer. Melissa, can you unmute Jen? She's Jennifer's iPhone.
Yep, I unmuted her.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
So as Stephanie said, of course, events, house parties are key, especially in November. Everybody needs gifts for Christmas, but also in November is a big month for Veterans Day. And I actually have a big event next Monday. And I wrap, of course, our bars. I use Clean Breeze and Apple Cherry Blossom, red, white, and blue with the flag ribbon. Just wrap them up and they sell like hotcakes just because they're wrapped with ribbon, which is a good plus. And also, of course, our warmer service and sacrifice along with the bar for Veterans Day. If you guys can look for events or find someone hosting, of course, I do turn it into a fundraiser because a lot of our Veterans Day events here in our county, I donate 20% back to, of course, any veterans, organization that's tied to the event. So, but it gets your name out there. I hand out samples. You have to get Christmas presents, and it leads to other parties. So that's my little tip for November, to don't forget about Veterans Day. Thank you.
That is genius. I love it. Will you share a picture of your red, white, and blue? I would love to see that. That is awesome. Great. And if you guys don't have I was just thinking how I could do that, because I don't have time to get an event necessarily on there, but maybe making up some of those cute little bundles or taking orders for them would be a great thing to do. All right, who's next? I've got Brenda.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Brenda, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Well, this is my first November with Scentsy, so I'm getting all these ideas and I'm writing them down. But what I was planning on doing is that I have a party this Sunday, and that was the same party that I had a really good one a couple of months ago. It's the same person. So I hope to get 1 or 2 parties from that party, so I'm going to really push that. What I plan on doing this year too is like making holiday gift baskets as ideas for people to, to purchase or order. And I usually do videos on my webpage, my Facebook page. So I think that people tend to, I get so many more orders if they see what I have, you know what I mean? I say, I just look at, what I have. So that's about all I plan to do this November. But like I said, I like the ideas. And hi, Jen. And yeah, so that was the only thing that I
work.
Yeah, so that's what I had planned so far. But these ideas on here, I'm writing down, and I think I like the open house thing.
Awesome. All right, Megan, you're up next.
I have a few things on the docket. November is a little bit different for me this month. I have 2 packets that I've mailed out to out of town and out of state with everything that you'd expect in a catalogs, some testers, order forms, the different brochures, and then I've created a Facebook party for them, and I actually did a Facebook video showing them what they were going to get in their packet, and then I mailed it to them so that they already knew ahead of time, and then they'll get it, and then I'll follow up. So we're doing Facebook parties with that. I have 3 office parties booked. I have one for actually an office run by mostly blind people. So I don't know how much they're gonna love seeing them, but they definitely care about the smelling. So that'll be a cool office party they've asked me to do. I have a cosmetic open house and a realtor's holiday event that they have at their office. And then I have a big event over Black Friday weekend, and then some Facebook and email blasts. I'm basically, for what I'm doing on the Facebook party, I'm just copying and pasting into my business page. And even though my business page doesn't get a ton of traffic, I've actually recruited and booked parties off of it more than I've gotten people just commenting. So that's been pretty successful for me so far. So that's what I've got booked.
Thanks, Megan. I love it. I love the office pop-up. That is huge for me as well. Tina. Oh, and that video for the packet. I love the idea of doing a video so they know what to do with the stuff when it comes in. And that frees you up to not try to
and anticipation.
And that would work for a lot of people when you constantly are playing phone tag with your hosts, to just kind of do a quick video and send it to them. That's awesome. Genius, genius. Tina, congratulations on your recent wedding. I had to find out your married name. Very exciting. What do you have planned for November? We need you to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Awesome. Well, I am closing out a party tonight with a customer. I have a event booked next weekend and the following weekend, but I'm getting a lot of side orders I've left a couple warmers on display around town, and I've made grab and go baskets, like last minute gifts for people that have worked really well, just using like dollar store items. Excited about my event for next weekend, but very excited for this lady that closing out her party. I'm trying to flip her. But yeah, just I have an event, and the warmer on display has brought a lot of attention. I have one of the mailboxes at the post office. I have an alabaster warmer at the bank, and people are picking up my info and texting me, asking me what I have in stock. So hoping to grab some extra parties from those also.
Genius. Product placement is huge, especially with your flyers. I love that. Nicole, what do you have cooking in November?
Okay, so first of all, I'm following up like crazy. I was away for weeks, so I feel like I'm really playing catch up, but I'm being really intentional with my follow-up. I'm doing my normal follow-up, but I'm also targeting specifically those who ordered Tannenbaum Express last year, and those who ordered holiday bricks last year or showed interest in bricks other times we've had them, because obviously those are really big, important things happening right now. So I'm reaching out to those people. I am really trying to go outside of my comfort zone, and I got myself a box of the 3-ring pencil pouches, and I am literally giving these things out like crazy. I'm changing my approach, and I'm really trying to be very specific with it through this holiday season when people are really wanting to buy anyway. And I'm kind of telling them that they're hosting a party or borrowing my bag and not really asking them, because if you don't give them the option, they're not going to tell you no. So I pretty much am just saying like, hey, you really want this. Why don't you just host a party? Here's my share bag. Take it, share it with your friends. Nothing else. You smell it. Hold on to whatever. I'll touch base with you in a few days, see how it's going. And I have a lot of bags out right now. So that's working out. I have a big event this coming up weekend, which is always a great event for me. I'm putting together gift sets with like the room sprays and the scent circles like we've all seen before. Planning an open house towards the end of November, kind of around Black Friday-ish, to get people in and try and get rid of some of the things that have been hanging around for a little while, and collecting Christmas orders. And then I'm doing a turkey trot. My goal is to have 10, because I figure if they all hit the bare minimum, that's really going to help. You're looking at $2,000 in sales right there. So that's kind of what I'm working on, and I'm also really hyping up if your party's $500, you get free shipping, because 5% isn't a huge amount. It really isn't. But when you give them that goal, I'm finding that it's pushing them to kind of like get that last order or ask a few extra people, or maybe they have people they want to buy for and get them to the next level. So reminding them of that is helping too. So that's kind of all of the things I'm doing this month to try and increase that PRV.
Really the month. If you are going to just push yourself further than you've ever really thought you could, this is the month you're going to get the fastest and best results. And everything you thought didn't work before, just tweak it a bit and throw it out there. And I promise you it's going to work for you this month. And I love the list. We're only halfway through our speakers. And I love how the list is very, very different, but very much the same. You must do more than one thing to share Scentsy this month. I'm going to turn it over to Robin. What you have planned?
So I always do a bingo every month, and everybody knows that. But I'm going to add an open house this month during the daytime, and then do bingo that night. And then last year I did something I called a Wax Friday sale, and I did it the Friday before Black Friday when people still had money. And so I'm doing that, making the flyers and everything for that. I invite people a couple of ways. I did put a video out about it, but I didn't tell them what the prices were going to be. I put it in my VIP group, and I also email a flyer out to all my local customers so that they know, and it's got a little coupon on the bottom. And that last year, I think I ended up doing like $1,100 on that day. Yeah, it was a really good day. It was a really good day. But I really want to get parties this month. So I tried something. I'm going to try something different. I found at Target, and I already shared this on our other page, but I found these do-it-yourself advent calendars, and they've got a plastic tray inside, and they'll fit the wax sample. I managed to get laundry samples in there, and so I filled it all up with Scentsy stuff, and just posted a video a little while ago letting my people know that if they host with me in November and they turn in a qualifying party, then they're going to get this advent calendar to open through the month of December as a thank you. And then the other thing I'm trying, because that advent calendar was $3 at Target, I found this other advent calendar, and it is the kind where you write on the ornaments, and then you cover them with a scratch off sticker. And so everyone who buys from me in November, I'm going to put their name in a hat and draw their name in December, and they'll get to pick which one they want me to scratch off, and there'll be a little prize under there. So just an incentive and a way to say thank you for, being my customers, something different.
So clever. I love it. That is genius.
That's where we're going tomorrow.
I am banned. I went twice today. I'm not allowed to go till Friday. That's not going to happen. Robin, those are genius ideas, and I am going to totally max out Wax Friday. Yes. That is genius. I've never done that. I've always done Black Friday, and I've done twists on that. Wax Friday. Oh my gosh. All right, who's up next? Debbie. Oh, go ahead, Melissa.
Debbie Kuna actually asked in the chat for Robin to explain just a little bit more about Wax Friday.
Oh, so I have been saving up free and half price items that my customers did not use, in their parties and from the orders I put in. And I sit down and figure out what I got free and half price, and I kind of use those as my loss leaders, and I offer deeper discounts on those. But I sit down and I make out a schedule of what I'm going to post every hour. I do it on Photify and get it all done ahead of time. I schedule the posts so that they go out every hour and I don't have to worry about it. And all it's going to say in there is it'll say, like, say I'm doing a buddy sale maybe. So I might put the buddies that I have and how many of them that I have, and then what the price is regularly and what the price that I'm going to have them on sale. And then I post that, and then they have all day to comment on there, say if they want it, whatever. I try to vary it up. This year I'm doing ready to gift. So some bundles, I took the old Discover, Explore, Dream warmer and the Scout buddy clip and put those together because a lot of Scouts have been buying that warmer from me, and it's an older one. I'm doing ready to gift. I'm doing stock up for stockings. So that hour, all the sales will be bath bombs or hand creams, anything that I got cheap, car bars, things like that that you can stick in a stocking. So just things like that. Is that enough?
So smart. I love it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go into that more as the month goes on and we get closer too. We'll expand on that. Debbie, you're next. Debbie Kuna.
So I used to be happy when I would get about $500 a month in sales, but I thought that was like my safe zone. And a couple of years ago it was $1,000. But after SFR, and I remember, I think it was Colin, that coupon guy who said to make your Everest higher when you reach something, to keep going higher. And so I changed my goal to $2,000 a month. And last month I was at $4,000, so $4,007. So I was pretty excited. So what I'm doing, one thing I learned from a director on another team, she said that when she does parties, she actually focuses more on bookings than she does on sales, which at first I thought was weird, but she had a good point. Like, because people are at the party, they're going to buy, but you really want to get the booking so that way you meet more people. So I have 3 parties this week. I have one Thursday, which is someone from a party last month, and then 2 on Saturday. One's a booking and one's someone who already hosted. But I saw her at a birthday party in July, the day before I went to SFR. And she said, maybe I'll have a party. And I didn't let it go. And I asked her a couple times before we got a date. So it's really important to follow up with that. And then next weekend, I have 2 vendor shows. And so my advice for vendor shows is if you don't have any, make one. Because I'm a teacher. And so this is our 5th annual vendor show at my school. And I am in charge of it. I started it. And so I get to be the Scentsy person every year. And then the next day is one of my friends from college. And then the next week I have another show just by seeing a posting on my neighborhood Facebook page. So you really just need to keep your eyes out. I look at Facebook groups if someone needs boxes. I always say, oh, I sell Scentsy. We have really awesome boxes for moving. And then I spray them with room spray before I give it to them. So it smells good. I think that's it. I just want to make sure. So yeah, just always pay attention to your surroundings. Oh, and when I do a party, I started saying anyone who adds me as a friend on Facebook gets either a free gift or I'll do $1 off their order. And then they'll all add you. And then they see your posts and they can see like you post pictures of that and you get sales that too.
I love it. And then they're watching you and you're staying engaged. Genius idea. Oh my gosh, and I love the party idea. Okay, we got to speed it along. We've got some more valuable information. Jackie, I just see Jackie's iPad. Is that Jackie Hayden that's on?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Jackie, we want to hear what you have planned.
I have an event coming up in a week that I'm going to do, and I did it last year, and it was a pretty good event. I'm going to have an open house for holiday shopping, maybe middle of the month or towards the end. I want to have some Black Friday deals, and I'm going to go ahead and make up. I did really well last year with kind of last minute, but with making up holiday baskets. So I'm going to go ahead and get those made up ahead of time and start promoting those.
Great idea. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Kimberly, you're up next.
Okay, so I'm focusing on parties also this month, but I've kind of found a different way to get the parties, to get people to book parties. I had a really successful party last month, and the host, she was wonderful, and she used all of her half-offs and all of her credit to buy Christmas gifts. So in my VIP page, I posted a thank you to her, and I was like, Danielle was able to get over $75 in free Scentsy and 3 half-off items, and I gave her a half-off item, the Perpetual Party Award. But I got like 2 bookings just off of that post. So I thought, hey, this may be, a way to do it by posting people's success that they had with their parties. So then today I again posted in my VIP page, and I changed the wording in our Daring Scent Stars page. Jessica mentioned something about us using the word party. So I mentioned, I called it a Scentsy social and asked who wanted to have one. And I was like, it's like a party, but much cooler. And so I got 2 more parties booked off that. But I'm really throwing in, I'm really throwing in, do you have people on your list? You can mark off some of your Christmas lists with your, for free or half price. And I think that's what's kind of snagging them. So I'm really excited about that. I've got like 4 Facebook parties going this month. I've got a basket party to close. I'm addicted. I love getting crafty. So gift sets are my thing. So I'm reaching out to my customers that purchased last month and, or last year, I'm sorry. And I've got some people that's already contacted me, and I'm posting examples. And I'm also doing follow-up with my customers just in general like I normally do. But instead of having that same communication like, hey, how you doing on wax bars, I'm focusing like, do you have anybody on your Christmas list that would love this warmer or, you know, this wax as much as you like it, you know? So, because then I think that kind of gets them thinking, oh, this isn't just for me. I could buy this for her, you know, so, or him. So anyway, I'm trying to just pull from everything too. I'm really excited about my parties. My Facebook party I had that was so successful really kind of lit a fire in me, and I've been studying that and all that. So anyway, I'm excited. And all the new stuff that we've got coming out this month. I'm pushing all that real hard. So hoping for a wonderful month.
Yay, it sounds like you have a great one planned. Way to go.
Thank you.
Next. You're up next.
I am actually, each year I have a holiday extravaganza. It's a 3-day event at my house, and the way the dates fell, it ended up being November 30th, December 1st, and December 2nd. So it opened me up for another event. And a lot of times what I'll do is I actually have these little cups that I bought on clearance. I did use them. This is my fall ones for November. And I did matching one for Christmas, and I have several of these. And then what I did on my orders, I bought 3 fall bars when they came back. They fit perfectly in these little green strawberry boxes that you can get at Hobby Lobby, and I had a bunch of them stashed in my stuff, so I just put some shredded in it. Put that there. I'll probably put maybe a little Hershey bar or something in it. These are great gifts to give to the hostess who is hosting Thanksgiving. And so you can show those as hostess gifts, who's hosting Thanksgiving or what have you. If you have the gifts available and you are sharing it and sprinkling it everywhere, meaning on your personal page, texting, on your business page, and in your VIP group, by having that repetition and being consistent, they will come to you for a thing. The other thing to remember is you can pair a $20 warmer with 3 bars of wax. I'm cutting you a deal and it's $35. You don't need to know that that's the regular price in the catalog. So when I hit Superstar last year, that's how Jackie and I both got promoted, is because we promoted that special and showed how easy it was to do the gifts. So each time I do an event starting in October or November, I always place 3 bars of wax and a mini warmer in a basket and tell them this is the great way to get started. And I'll tell you another thing, those wall fans, I sold probably 6 or 7 of them at my event on Saturday, and I'm keying in and replacing the pods, but it was great because they were actually able to take the pods with them because I had a wide variety. And everybody is in love with winterberry apple tea. Man, I'll tell you what, that scent's awesome. It's just being consistent, and there's all kinds of examples out there online on what other people have done. So just search it out.
I love it. Great. Okay, so I had Kristen was not able to get on, but she had her highest sales month last month ever, like doubled her highest PRV, and I asked her, I mean, she put in $1,800 in 48 hours to hit a promotion. So I just want to give her a huge shout out. Even though she couldn't get on live, she did text me some ideas to share with you. She said, I'm close, when she was close to her goal for the month and she wanted to earn her promotion, she simply sent a text and it said, hi, I'm so close to my goal for the month and I want to earn a promotion. I'm going to put in a large order this weekend and I can get a 3-pack of waxes for $17 or a 6-pack for $30. How about a 6-pack of scent circles as well for $15? And here's my favorite fragrances. What can I get you? And then she just really hustled and followed up and reached out to everyone. I've never seen anybody crazy fixed on a goal. So I think what I learned from Kristen and watching her the last week of last month was just be consistent, set your goal, and don't let up until, I mean, I just have never seen such persistence. So shout out to you if you listen to this recording, the persistence, the follow up, and then just checking in with everyone she knew. Every day she would just pick a different area of friend groups, her hostesses, things like that, and just push, push, push. So great job. Anyone else? Jen, did you get on? Jen Carrier? I know she was gonna text me something, but I never got a text, so she's not on either. Directors, I'd like to open it up. We have 5 minutes left. Jess, Melissa, do you guys have a few things you wanted to share? Jackie or Debbie?
I'm trying to pull something up that I want to show you guys really quick. So if somebody else wants to go, real
All
fast.
right, one more. We have time for one person, then Melissa will wrap it up.
Annette wants to go.
Go ahead, Annette.
Another thing to say, as far as put your goals out there, stretch it really far. I mean, I basically hit my 5,000, which is the highest I've ever hit. But a lot of that was due to the 4-day event that I had. I was bound and determined that I was going to make it by the end of the month and staying consistent. So basically following up with people, and whoever mentioned it before about creating your own event, that's what you have to do. If you can't convince someone to have a share party, or you're just not getting any bites on it, do it yourself. I mean, I had 2 Scentsy bingo parties this month, and both of them did excellent. And I did get a booking for February. And so the key thing is just asking, but it's really writing that number down and putting it out there to where you feel like you're going to vomit because you're like, there's no way I can hit this goal. And it's sticking to it, that no matter whatever you're going to choose to do, that's what you're trying to do. So, I mean, just
I love that. Set a scary goal. So right now, I want everybody to write the number down that you're going to commit to making happen. And what will that look like when you get paid on December 10th and you paid yourself $600 or more based on your personal sales? How incredible is that going to feel? And for those of you guys who are like, how is she getting that math? When you sell $2,000 in a month, Scentsy pays you a 5% bonus. So that's an extra $100 on your $2,000 in sales. So really set a scary goal, something that you didn't think you could achieve, and get those extra pouches out. Find those extra contacts. Send those extra texts. Get creative and use those ideas from tonight. Melissa, you've got 3 minutes. Go.
So I can't find the picture, but I found one of the coolest things at Walmart. They have in their gift cert, they have like a whole half of an aisle that is gift card holders. And one of them this year is, I'll show you this as an example, but this is not it. Pardon my reaching over. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay. There's these, they look like pop cans, but they are Christmas themed. And the lid pops off of the pop can and it's a gift card holder. But that is the perfect on-the-go holder for like a room spray and a car bar, and put it in there and wrap in cellophane, and that's going to be my little inexpensive $15 little gift. So I'm in process of making up my gift sets, so I'm hoping, my goal is to be able to show you some of them next week just to give you some ideas. But I am focusing a lot on this month with all of the big announcements and the LTOs, and I think, and I could actually call Becker out, the power of sharing Scentsy in your stories on Facebook or Instagram, and just on Facebook this time of year. I think, Becker, I don't see you, so I don't, oh yeah, hold on. Becker, how many snow globes did you sell?
I have 8 that people have wanted from me just by putting it out there. And I hesitated putting it out there because I'm like, 130 is a little pricey, but I'm throwing it out there. And 8 people have contacted me. And I'm like, I got one.
Congratulations.
I've known her for like 6 years. She's never bought anything from me, but she wants one. I was like,
you never know. And also, in the words of me and Debbie Halfley and anybody else that's ever said it, do not make your mind up for somebody on whether or not they want something. Just because it's 130, obviously people don't care. They do not, nobody batted an eye at Nightmare Before Christmas price. Nobody that wanted a Darth Warmer batted an eye at the price. Anybody that wants something will pay the price. We have less than a minute. You guys, awesome job. Great week.
Yeah.
Tonight went super fast.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Guest speaker next week. So set your reminder now. See you next week.
Bye, guys.